Welcome to Predict the Score, the channel where 5 football fans see if it's possible to predict the outcome of every game in a Premier League season. This week, should we be taking Villa seriously? Yes, here we are this week. We're looking at our match day 7 predictions for this weekend's games. We'll quickly go over how we did last week. We didn't do quite so well. We only got 7 out of 10 this week.
It's not bad, though.
It's not bad.
It's
not
right.
bad. We'll go over those. I'll put the table up on the screen and so you can see how we're doing in our mini league. Phil, you got one correct result. You got the draw at Palace Fulham. It's good.
That's good.
Statto, normally in that big slot there, big hole where Statto normally
Big
stands. He got one correct result for Liverpool West Ham. He was only 1 goal out with that. Mr. Lover. 2 correct results. You got City beating Forest. And Villa did beat Chelsea. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got to be happy with that one.
Yeah,
really good.
Coolly, yeah.
Dave, Tino, Dino, Bosch, get in, stay down. You got one correct result. You got Brighton beating Bournemouth, the seaside away games. And me, just the 2 correct results. Newcastle narrowly beat Sheffield. They squeaked past. I mean, it was a very tight game.
Very tight.
But I did call it. And of course, I got the mighty Manchester United beating Burnley.
That was a close game.
that was slightly closer than I wanted it to be. But after all that does leave Statto in top spot for now. He's got his match in hand on Tuesday, and it is Luton, so he's probably got a banker on that one. Yeah. So let's see how we go. So before we get into this weekend's predictions, just remember to hit the like and subscribe button, and please give us your comments. We do really enjoy the comments. It's really good banter. Really do enjoy it. Right, on to this week's games. Filiano, you're up first.
Hello.
You've got Everton, Luke.
Yes. Interesting.
Okay.
I think Everton are on the up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think they're 2 good results. I know last night was a cut, but they're going to gain some confidence from that.
Yeah, Calvert-Lewin's on form again.
He actually scored as well.
Yeah.
Last weekend, 3-1 against Brentford, which I don't think anybody saw.
Nobody would have saw
good
that.
win.
No?
Very good
Very
win.
good.
2-0 Everton.
Yeah.
That seems like a fair result.
Yeah, it's a
to be
fair.
honest.
It's a bit of a banker
It's a
with
banker,
Luton.
isn't it? I like to think.
But you could, yeah.
But like
It's about correct scores
on
now.
paper, they're quite similar.
Yeah.
You know, both teams have lost 4, and like their worst defeat was Luton's was 4-1 against Brighton,
Yeah.
I think, and then Everton's worst defeat was 4-0 against Villa.
Yeah.
They've both drawn 1, and Everton only getting that 1 win.
Yeah.
But I think Everton on the bounce. I think 2-0.
Yeah,
2-0.
you're the only one out there who hasn't got a correct score.
He's rubbing
right
it in
yet.
now, mate.
Yeah, there's no.
No, I'm just saying you've got
Consistent
to.
with the points. No, we're getting there.
We're getting there. I mean, it's still tight on the table. You can see it on the screen.
Not
But
many wrong results.
No.
yeah, okay. And you've also got, who else have you got? You've got Manchester United versus.
Palace.
Oh no.
Yes. So this will be the 29th game between them. Man United clearly a dominant side, really. They are. You know,
course.
total wins
Of course.
19 wins, 11 of them coming at the not so fortress Old Trafford, really.
What do you mean? How dare you?
But I will give you my score in a minute. But having said that, the not so mighty Man United have been very poor lately.
No, they have not.
Only
We scored.
Hold on.
We scored 3 at Bayern Munich. I'll have you know.
let me think. Only winning 2 games of the last 5. And that was against Burnley. Yeah. And then, sorry, Dave, winning 3-2 against Forest.
The mighty.
But having said that, I've done 2-1 to Man United.
Thanks, Phil.
That's all right.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Right, big man Statto, Techno Viking, normally stands in that slot there, and that you make a big hole for him. He's got West Ham versus Sheffield, and he's got Forest Brentford, as well as his match in hand against Luton. So let's quickly go to his prepared statement here. He sent this in remotely. Yeah, you know, it's not too bad. Right, he's got West Ham Sheffield on Saturday. The Blunts had an outrageous 8-0. Did they? An 8-0 stuffing by the Toon last weekend. I didn't notice that. And it was at Bramwell Lane. He loved it.
I bet he did.
He's obviously being a Barnsley fan, he loves it.
Cov fan.
Barnsley / Coventry / Harry Kane / Haaland / Man City fan.
Not so Villa fan.
Not a Villa fan.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Heckingbottom is an ex-Barnsley manager. We'll be looking for a response from the DDAR players, and rightly so. The result is not acceptable. I don't think. In the Premier League, to get stuffed 8-0.
Well, Southampton got beat 9-0 by Leicester, didn't
They
they?
did.
Yeah.
That's a drubbing,
Yeah.
isn't it? That is. Do I think they'll beat the Hammers? No. Personally, that 8-0 score will have a lasting effect on Sheffield.
Yeah.
It will. West Ham will be too strong at home for the Blunts. He has gone West Ham 3, Sheffield United 1.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
And then his second game, he's got Nottingham Forest versus Brentford. It's the only game on Sunday, so it is the Super Sunday game day. Right, their match history is very even affair, with Brentford edging by 1 win. Both teams had losses last weekend. Brentford's was a bad defeat at Everton, which we just mentioned. Forest losing to City, which
2-0, I'll take that.
2-0 wasn't bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll take
Yeah,
that.
you did well. Second half was good.
Well, yeah, they'd had less players.
Yeah, they did have less players. Yeah. Bit of a wrestling match going on, a bit of a play acting as well. In this match, both teams will fancy grabbing all 3, and it is one of those matches that either team could win. He's going with a score draw, and again, both teams will be happy winning a point rather than losing all 3.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gone. Nottingham Forest 1, Brentford 1. Dave, you happy with that? Would you
take a point? But at home, you always look for 3, but you know, a point's better than nothing,
Yeah.
isn't it? You
Yeah,
think
yeah,
keeps you in
exactly.
that mid-table,
Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah. And then he's got his third game. It's his game in hand, which was the Luton Burnley game, which was the beginning of the season.
Yes,
They
it
couldn't
was,
play
yeah.
because Luton's
Couldn't play.
ground wasn't ready.
Yeah.
That's being played Tuesday night, and he originally went for Luton 1, Burnley 2.
I still think he'd say the same, wouldn't he?
And I think he'd probably stick with that now, because I don't even think Luton would score, but it's at home, so we give them benefit of the doubt. They might get
No, I
that.
do.
Okay, you, Mr. Lover, you've got Bournemouth, which is a bit of a hometown for you, a bit, isn't it? You've got family down in Bournemouth.
I've got family in Christchurch. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so you got
literally stone's throw away.
You got Bournemouth, Arsenal, and you've got game of the week, Spurs, Liverpool.
Oh, what a game.
That's got to be the next test, the proper test for Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
After
get
drawing
so
at
far
Arsenal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's see if they're proper top 4 contenders.
Yeah.
So yeah, take it away, Mr. Lover.
So
Lover.
yeah,
Bournemouth, Arsenal.
I'm going Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 2.
Yeah.
That's tight.
So I've gone tight because I ain't seen the Arsenal of last season yet.
No,
so,
No, yeah.
yeah, it seems rushed. It seems
They panic at the end. don't
Yeah,
they?
it's-
They're clinging on
Last
for the.
10 minutes,
I-
they're
I'm-
panic,
yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Apart from Man United when they scored 2 in stoppage
Yeah.
time, but they still that was tight till then, weren't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go back to the Royce thing of paying, what was it, 106 million?
Yeah.
Something like that, wasn't it?
105, 106. wasn't
Is
it?
he really?
Is he worth that?
Has he actually made that team really better?
No, I must admit, I am not filled with confidence with Arsenal.
No.
I mean, they won last week, but it was
Yeah.
a lucky penalty and a deflected goal.
Yeah.
But no, sorry, they drew with Spurs, and Spurs walked through their defence. Son scored
Yeah.
2 great goals,
Yeah.
walking through.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
is. I'm not seeing it at the moment,
And
but.
Villa are pushing Arsenal, only 2 points behind it.
As I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
what I said yesterday
True.
for the Villa.
I don't-
It was a cup game.
know.
That
I
was
know, but
yeah, we're talking
I
Premier
know,
League.
but yeah, we are talking Premier League, but yeah, no, we're talking Premier League, and it's a different matter. But yeah, I think it'll be closer than what everybody thinks.
I think the goalkeeping situation's not helping.
I don't think it is at all.
Because you
It's-
just be like, who's
Oh,
playing
it's-
this week?
It's
Isn't it?
ridiculous.
yeah, it is ridiculous.
I
So
don't agree.
I just don't. I ain't seen Arsenal of last season play yet, and
No.
so yeah, I'm going for a close game. I'm going for a 1-2.
Okay, nice.
So yeah.
And then game of the week, Spurs, Liverpool. Ooh, tricky one to call now.
Yeah.
It is a tricky.
We saw the stats. It's goals.
Yeah, it's goals.
It's
It's
goals.
literally goals,
Yeah.
goals, and more goals. I just think Liverpool got the upper hand on the head-to-head, even at White Hart Lane as well.
Well, I don't think Spurs, their ground, it isn't really. It's
A
not like
fortress.
it's not like a fortress like St James's
No.
Park or Old Trafford.
I'm going to go Tottenham 2, and I'm going to go Liverpool 3.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going for the goal, the game of the week, as in the game of the week.
0-0
I
now,
think
yeah?
it'd be nil-nil.
So,
It would be, but I can't see.
I can't see with them.
So-
Their defence and attack,
Yeah,
you can't
it's
see it.
just. I think it's just goals.
okay,
and
so
goals, mate.
are Spurs now going to be after this game? This will decide whether they are proper top 4
Yeah, no,
contenders.
well.
it should define their
I
season.
can't wait till they play Man City. Spurs. That'll be
interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
as
yeah.
I said for me, the top 6 this year, it could be anything from the 10 positions. It's going to be really, really close. Who's going to be in that top 6?
Yeah, but let's see. I mean, I know it's the cup, but City did put a full strength team out last night,
Yes.
and they got beat by Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they are
beatable.
They are
Yeah,
beatable.
well, last week we were all saying they're not going to lose
No,
one game, but it just shows you that.
Yeah, Newcastle put a good team out.
Yeah.
City put a good team out. Obviously City. The only thing they can do now is win a quadruple.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they can do to better what they did last night.
And they can't do that.
And they can't do that now.
Yeah.
They're already out of the cup.
Yeah.
So let's see now if Spurs really can push on.
Yeah.
Right, Dave, Dino, boss, good in. You've got Newcastle, Burnley, and Fulham, Chelsea.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
Okay, I'll go for Fulham Chelsea first.
Okay.
They have played 32 times in the Premier League, with Chelsea winning 19, drawn 11, and Fulham only winning twice.
Yeah, but this is Chelsea. This is the Ted Bowley circus.
Both of the wins came at home, including the 2-1 last season. This was. Chelsea need to win this game, having lost 2 and a draw in the last 3 games. So, go for a low score game. I'm just going to go Chelsea 1-0.
They need to win.
They need to win.
They've got to
You
win.
don't think Willian's going to score against his old team?
Could be.
Yeah.
Worth a bet.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Fulham was it 0-0 with thing last week?
Yeah, fully was a snore draw, wasn't it?
So,
Last week?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Fulham Palace was
They're not
0-0.
really
No.
lying
no,
out.
they
I
are.
mean,
They are.
you went for the draw, but you went for a 1-1 draw,
Yeah.
but it ended up snore draw.
Now they lost Mitrovic, who was getting the goals,
Yeah.
weren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, Mitrovic
You
was
got
the
to
man.
lift them there, I think,
Yeah,
really.
so
No.
1-0.
Okay.
Yes.
Probably a penalty or something like that.
Yeah, and Newcastle Burnley.
These have only played 12 times in the Premier League, with Newcastle winning 6, 4 draws and 2 wins for Burnley. Burnley's last win at St James's Park was 1976.
Oh,
Apart from a cup game that finished 0-0, they won in
only you
penalties.
remember that year when you went?
1976, that was the hottest year on record. I do remember 1976, yeah, great year. Great year, I think I've got a space opera for Christmas.
Okay, Newcastle
Look
just
it up, kids, you'll have to see what that is.
Newcastle just scored 8 past the newly promoted team, and will be up to continue that attractive style with that. So I'm going for a Newcastle 3-1 win.
Newcastle 3, Burnley 1, nice. Okay, right, me, this week, I've got Aston Villa versus Brighton.
Oh,
And that's got to be up there with Spurs Liverpool for game of the week. It's got to be, and I've got Wolves City. So let's go over those. Right, Villa have actually won the last 4 matches between these two, home and away, and the goal tally for their last 8 games is 12-6 to Villa. So I could trust the numbers and go for a nice safe 2-1 to Villa.
Yeah, it's always too well.
But I'm not.
So, didn't we?
I'm not. No. Oh, no.
Ooh.
I'm going for an absolute goal fest.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I reckon this is going to be an absolute cracker. Two top 6 teams battling for European places again.
Yep.
Villa's home record and Brighton's fearless attacking. We will ignore the cup with Brighton. Villa's home record. Forget that. I'm going for Villa 3, Brighton 3.
Oh, you're rolling the dice.
I am rolling that dice on that
Rolling
game.
dice.
I
It's
think
a
it's going to be an absolute beauty.
It's a good game.
It's going to be match of the day. That's going to be the first game on match of the day.
It's early kick-off as well, isn't it?
Yeah, mark my words.
Yeah.
Match of the day.
I say you've heard it here.
You heard it here. And then I've got Wolverhampton versus Manchester City. It's an absolute it's a banker. I've got to get a point here.
Yeah.
Wolves have only beaten City 4 times in their Premier League history. The last time they did was 2019, and they actually did the double over City.
Wow.
But obviously that was when they were Wolverhampton Portuguese national squad wanderers. And since then, it's been a very one-sided affair.
Yes.
And it's 19 goals to 3 over the last 6 games. Over the last 6 games, 19-3. And Wolves are obviously nowhere near the team they were last year. They've sold all their talent. It's going to be an absolute battering by City. I'm going Wolves 0, City 5.
Ooh!
See, I'm going big this year.
He's rolled some dice this week, I tell ya.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
You know? It's all these big scores. There's been some really big scores this last week.
Yeah, there are.
Obviously, you've got the Newcastle narrowly squeezing past Sheffield United 8-0. You had Ipswich beat Blackburn 4-3. Plymouth beat Norwich 6-2. And Stockport beat Wrexham 5-0.
Yeah.
Bet Ben Foster's glad he weren't there for that
Well,
one.
there you
So that's me. That's what I've got this week. So let's see. Got any other business? Anybody want to talk about anything else this week?
Well, there's plenty to talk about.
There is.
Shall we take Villa serious?
Yes. That's a good question.
Top
And
6, top 4?
And this isn't a dig at Villa. This
No,
is a serious question. Should we really be taking Villa seriously as a top 6?
I think we should.
It's like Newcastle last year. Nobody,
No, yeah.
did it.
No,
So
nobody
this,
took-
this
nobody
year
took
it's got to be
Newcastle
Villa,
serious.
isn't it? Are we looking at them like that?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Mr. Lover, you're the diehard Villa fan. You cut you in half and you bleed Villa. Should we be taking Villa seriously? Is this the year we start taking it serious, or you think we need another year to build?
I think we're very short on players we can bring on.
Well, you're getting a lot of injuries as well.
We've got a few injuries down
Another one last night, wasn't it? Was it Ramsey or Bailey?
Well, Ramsey didn't even start.
It was Bailey, was it?
Yeah, Bailey.
So we're talking squad depth, really.
I think the squad depth for the Villa. I think we're still. I think we're strikers short as well. I just don't think Watkins' head's in the Villa side at the moment.
You need a backup to Watkins, don't you?
And
You can't rely on him every week.
I just think we're I think we're 3 or 4 short really of anywhere near.
But you are where you are.
Don't get me wrong. I think we'd be definitely there and thereabouts, but
definitely.
It can be a tough call. I think this, as I said, with Spurs, we didn't expect Spurs to be as good.
Yeah.
I think we all had them in the.
Yeah, 7th, 8th.
A caneless Spurs, we thought they'd be.
So and.
I think this weekend though against Brighton will tell.
That's a real test.
I think it's a massive game. It's a
Home
massive
as well.
game.
Yeah, I mean you got beat by Newcastle first game.
Yeah, and
which
we've
was a
lost
test.
to Liverpool as well.
And you've lost Liverpool. This is another top 6 team now that you really need to push on. And,
exactly.
You were battling with Brighton last year for that position.
Yeah.
I think this is your proper test.
It
now
is.
to see if you're better than
It's
that.
a massive test.
Yeah.
I just hope Unai Emery gets it right. As I said, the last couple of cup games he's had, he's got it all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just hoping he's got his
good manager.
his thinking cap on, and he can give Brighton a good go. So
I mean, that Diaby looks a good player.
Yeah.
he looks brilliant.
I like him.
He looks
He
fantastic.
does
And I
look a
think
good player. Like him.
the likes of Douglas Luiz as well. He's
Duran.
playing well. Duran. When he comes on, he's look sharp.
Konza getting a mention last week on Match of the Day for an England
he
call
was a
up.
bit poor yesterday. He wasn't at his best. Just two mistakes last night. I think bringing some of the squad depth into the team yesterday didn't really help either. But as I said, it's a cup game, and
It's
the
a
thing,
cup,
Yeah. Well,
it
let's see.
doesn't matter. But hopefully he gets it right on Saturday.
Let's see, yeah.
So
Let's see. Brighton is the next big test.
definitely.
Good. Anybody else got
Anyway,
anything?
what else we got?
Harry Kane.
Who's Leicester got this week?
Harry Kane's
Harry Kane's
3
hat-trick.
goals.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Look at
so-
that.
no.
Yes.
Bleep that out. I can't say
It's
Harry
not
Kane. You can't say
You can't.
hat trick and Harry Kane in the same
Yeah.
sentence because it didn't happen. He scored 3 goals.
Different rules, isn't it?
Different
Yeah,
rules.
it's different rules.
Different
over in
league.
German.
Different
Yeah.
league
Mickey
over there.
Mouse
Yeah.
League, isn't it? Mickey Mouse League, isn't it?
Mickey Mouse League,
Mm.
two team league,
Yeah.
and you score 3 goals. You don't even get it called a hat trick.
No.
Oh.
Sure. Dear, eh?
Dear,
Over here, you'd have got the ball and taken it home.
You would have.
Over there, you don't.
No.
Unlucky.
Unlucky, Harry.
Who have Leicester got this weekend?
Yeah, who Leicester got?
Thank you for asking. Away to Blackburn.
Ooh,
Then-
they like scoring.
Good game.
Next
They like
Wednesday,
scoring.
home to Preston.
Ooh, that's
top
at
of
the
the
top of the table.
Yes.
Hey, you had a good game last night with Liverpool. I thought you were going to hold that at 1-1. Oh well,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
never mind.
need to get back in the Premier League.
You do.
You do.
Right then, is that it for this week?
I think that is
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
That's it.
Again, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and please give us your comments if you disagree or agree. If you want to tell us what you think, it'd be absolutely fantastic. But that's it for this weekend. Let's see how we do with our scores.
Yes.
And until then, we'll go.
Skull.